Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Travel in Time, Case 6, Summer of Death. Let's unlock Chapter 2. Katrina, I know us landing in 1969 instead of 2029 is pretty scary for everyone, but Kai is working on a problem and I'm sure he'll be back home soon. Anyway, what's this I hear about the time divergence? It says, okay, I know, we already read this. Yeah, Jack is high. Katrina, Amy, I know things and stuff about your case. God, Katrina, have I ever told you how amazing you are? Wait, there was something important. Jack, where'd you find those cookies? Backstage. I'm on my third. Those cookies contain more than chocolate chips. You're high as a kite. Go take a nap. Wait, I remember what I wanted to tell you. I heard someone talking about your victim backstage at Woodstock. Noah, right? Apparently he spent a lot of time there. So your victim went backstage. Jack, you go lie down. Katrina and Zara will check it out. So what, even cookies contain some drug in them? You hippies. Okay, this case is just telling me don't go to Woodstock and don't hang out with hippies. This all just reminds me of that episode, South Park, where hippies made some concert and there were thousands of them, and people were Cartman and other of his helpers couldn't get through the crowd and to the stage. I don't remember it much, but here's what I know. Katrina, this very artist hang up before the performance. What a shame there's nobody to ask for an autograph. Well, who was popular back then? Well, I know Rolling Stones was still active, and back then they formed in 1963. That's what I know. Who was back then popular? I think also Deep Purple. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here. Anyway, did you find anything related to our victim? Jack might have been intoxicated, but he was right. Noah Crowley spent time here. His name is on that friendship bracelet. Perhaps collecting a sample of the substance on the bracelet will tell us who gifted it to him. And someone scrawled a message to Noah on the cigarette pack. Can you recall the faded writing, Katrina? Alright. Okay, first let's collect something from the friendship bracelet. Let's get the substance you collected from the victim's friendship bracelet to Theo, Katrina. What, did the giver take it or just somebody gifted it to him? Okay, 12 hours. Now this cigarette pack, let's see what it says. To Noah, this will be worth a fortune someday. Oh, from another hippie, because I see peace signs. The message to our victim on the cigarette pack reads, "This will be worth a fortune someday," and it was signed by Ian Devine. Wait, what does that name sound familiar? Oh my gosh, yeah. You was a I think he was the one to die in the case. Which one was it? 3, 4. First few cases in conspiracy, he was the victim. The Henge. Ian Devine, the lead singer of the Henge? Oh man, they became huge after Woodstock. Clearly Mr. Devine had met our victim. Let's question him about it. Yeah, I finally get to see you now, alive, and younger. Okay, let's go have a chat with Ian. Mr. Devine, it's an honor to meet such an amazing musician. Oh, you're talking to me? Well, thanks. We're just starting out, but I know we're gonna hit the big time. I don't doubt it. Anyway, we wanted to ask you about this cigarette pack you signed. Do you remember the guy you gave it to? He's been murdered. Someone killed Noah? Mate, that ain't what Woodstock's all about. I don't know Noah well, but he seemed like a nice guy. Woodstock really wasn't his usual scene, but people took an instant liking to him. Anyway, I'm afraid we're about to go on stage and I still need to tune my guitar. It's bad enough that we've been given the graveyard slot. We gotta be late for our own gig. See ya. Yeah, see ya, dude. Let's check out this substance. Did you manage to identify that substance Katerina collected from the victim's friendship bracelet, Theo? Yes, the substance was sweat. And you better buckle up because you're never going to believe this. The DNA belonged to Janice. What? Wait, what? Our Janice gave a friendship bracelet to a guy who was dead before we even got here? No, I didn't. But my 13-year-old self might have when I came to Woodstock the first time. Right, you mentioned attending Woodstock, but you didn't recognize the victim during the autopsy. I'm afraid my teens are a bit of a blur, Katrina. I don't remember Noah at all. A lot happened that weekend. No matter, we could question your younger self about it. Katrina, I'm excited about this. Let's question young Janice. Oh, just be careful, Katrina. Don't let slip anything to Janice's younger self that might throw off the time continuum. Oh, God. Oh, so this is you. I just hope that this isn't going to cause some paradoxes, consequences of some sort. Hello, Janice. This is Corporal Katrina, and I'm Officer Tien. Stop right there. I know my rights. You can't search me without my consent. We actually just wanted to ask how you knew Noah Lowe. He's been murdered. Noah's dead? I met him on the first day of the festival, while the Ungrateful Living were performing. I've been dying to see them, but I was too short to see about the crowd. So Noah offered to put me on his shoulders to give me a better view. He was far out. We hung out that afternoon and the day after, but that was it. Anyways, can I go now? No offense, but this is kind of a drag. Oh my gosh, Katrina. Janice was so young and so cute with all that anti-establishment stuff. I bet she'd freak if she knew she'd end up working for law enforcement. Well, I don't know anything about her, so... Anyway, if we want more leads, we should take another look at the scene of the crime. Let's go. Okay, let's search the hippie van now. We talked to Janice, and is something going to happen to the older Janice? Is that going to cause something? I don't know, guys. When it comes to time traveling, I'm just worried if I do a little different thing than it was in actual time, then I always think it's going to cause something. I just know about that you're not supposed to meet your future self. That's one rule for time traveling. Well, if I'm going to travel, I would rather be invincible. Like, I would just look around stuff and see what had happened and not interact with anybody. And that's it. Where's the snail? Oh, god damn it. Jeez. Damn it. I have to do this again. No talking, just working. Oh look, Katrina, people already created a flower memorial for Noah. You think someone could have left something among the flowers? We could take a look as long as we put it back nicely afterwards. And that suitcase is enormous. Could bring that much stuff to Woodstock. Let's open it up to find out. As for that broken metal, I'll grab the glue so we can put it back together. Oh, is that metal from the Major? Because the metal looks military and we only have one military suspect among our suspects. Let's restore it. Some metal from the US Army, Katrina. And I recognize the design. It's only issued to individuals with the rank of Major. We already crossed paths with Major Perkins, Katrina. Let's ask her how her medal ended up broken on our crime scene. I guess nobody wanted to join the army. You're going to ask hippies to join the army. Okay, let's unlock the suitcase. Okay. Katrina, this suitcase belongs to our victim. But he lived on the farm next door. Why would he pack all this stuff, like his teddy bear? Was not planning to leave home for good, Katrina? Perhaps his father can tell us. Yeah. Okay, let's now search through the flower memorial. What's this? There was a note among those flowers, Katrina. It says, and in that instant I was changed forever, for I had taken a life and I now owe the debt to the universe that could never be repaid. Taken a life? Katia, is this a reference to our murder? Could our kill have let it heal because they are feeling guilty? Marina will be able to tell us. Let's send her this note. Okay. So what, killer feels sorry for killing Noah. And this was not supposed to happen in the first place, so I think somebody made Killer do it. I still think there is some organization like Sombra that's making that it's killing people in past and they want to change the present. Change your mind about joining the army, Corporal Katrina? You can't be doing a lull in the crowds. I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We actually wanted to ask you how your medal ended up broken out our crime scene. Alright, I'll be honest with you. This whole thing is a disaster. Nobody wants to join the army, least of all that Noah fellow. I just didn't want to admit how badly things have gone wrong. I tried so hard to relate to Noah. I told him how much I love to play guitar and make homemade granola. But as soon as I started talking about our duty to defend the nation, Noah started making excuses, said he believed in hugs, not weapons. But worst of all, when I took my medal out to show him what he could aim for, Noah threw it to the ground and said I was no better than a common murderer. Well, let's just hope his accusations weren't justified, Major. Okay. You are so far suspicious. Okay, now let's go talk to victim's dad. Care to explain why your son appears to have moved out of the family home, Mr. Lowe? You didn't mention it earlier. It only happened this morning. I told him to get out of my house and never come back. Why? He was your son. You kicked Noah out? Why? Raising a child by yourself is hard work, Corporal Katrina. I try my best to give Noah a good upbringing so that he'd succeed in life. When he was younger, I played the guitar when he couldn't sleep. And I didn't eat nothing but granola because I couldn't afford a hearty meal for the two of us. But Noah threw it all back in my face by announcing that he'd fallen in love with another man. A man, Corporal Katrina. So you kicked him out just because he loved a man? It was unnatural! I did everything right, Corporal Katrina. So how could he turn out like that? You should be ashamed of yourself, Mr. Lowe. Noah had the courage to confide in you and you threw him out. Let's just hope you didn't take it further. Yeah, what kind of dad are you? Let's check out this note. Katrina, is there any news of what happened to the time machine? I hope we'd be home by now. Jonah must be worried sick. Jonah. Jonah's your boyfriend, right? That must be tough. I guess I got it easy being single and all. Anyway, what can you tell us about that note Katrina found among the memorial flowers? Well, it meant exactly what you thought. The note is from your killer and they are expressing remorse about the murder. See, the quote is taken from a book where a similar murder takes place. The passage in question deals with the protagonist coming to terms with the fact they committed a murder. What could that be? Crimes and punishment, right? And you clearly followed in their footsteps. They made a split-second decision and killed someone. So our killer feels guilty about their actions. What's the name of this book? On the Highway by Bethany Cotter Jackson Feroak. It's a classic story about young people finding themselves. Never heard of it. And clearly your killer is a fan of the book. So our killer has read On the Highway. We'll have them on their way to prison ASAP. I never heard about that book, so... Katrina, I gotta say that I'm feeling kinda guilty. Everyone's so stressed about us getting stuck in time again, but I'm having a blast. Anyway, while Kai's hard at work trying to identify the problem with the machine, we're investigating a murder which didn't happen in the original timeline. We discovered Noah Lowe, a young man who lived on a farm next door, dead from blunt force head trauma. I'm not sure what caused this glitch in history. However, we have learned that our very own Corrodor befriended our victim when she was at the festival the first time around. I still can't believe we got to talk to 13-year-old Janice, Katrina. It's crazy, even for Woodstock. We also encountered Army recruiter Major Perkins, who was angry with Noah for sticking to his pacifist leanings and breaking her medal. And we met Noah's father, who kicked him out of the family home after he confessed to having feelings for a man. Guys, you gotta come quick! Oh, what is it? Some bloke is trashing the area backstage. Oh, somebody's making a mess. Alright, we're gonna help you, Ian. Well, I'm not going to tell him that he's going to die 50 years from now. Alright, we're gonna start hearing actively in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Look till you like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!